Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back for people that have subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for staying with me. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. We need to grow this family. We need to grow this family. Please do so. Anyway, this morning, sorry, I'm always in the car doing my video because I'm always on the road. So bear with me. So this morning, I'm going to be talking about something really, crucial, something important, something people brush away and they don't keep attention. They don't pay attention to it. And it's really important that we do pay attention to some things going around us, like people that we have around us and all that. So I was talking to someone this morning and I was asking her, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. And she was telling me that, oh, I've been so stressed I, and she was telling me how she just felt like ending it all. And, she locked herself in the room for days. Her children, her husband couldn't get through to her. She didn't even know what she was doing. Like she nearly took an overdose and all that. I'm like, oh my God. And when you see this person, you wouldn't even know that she's going through a lot. When she opened her mouth and told me everything that she's going through, I'm like, oh wow. Now, it is very important sometimes to check up on people. To be honest, I'm guilty as well. Sometimes I'm guilty of it. I think we are all guilty of it. If you don't see somebody, especially when in your church, in your community, maybe somebody that you like, the way I come to the gym and people that I've connected with and I have their numbers and I don't see them. To be honest, sometimes I check up on them. I just send them a text message to say, oh, I hope all is well. I remembered when I was going through my own, it was so bad. It was so bad. I had to be referred to a psychologist. But before it got to that stage, I was keeping it to myself. Like nobody knew. Like you'll be talking to me and I'll be smiling, but inside of me, like there's a lot of uncertainty going on in my head. I have my children, my other two boys, issues going on. I have my daughter's issue going on. I have my own health to think about. I have a lot, like things I cannot even talk about here, going on with me in a lot of ways. And it got to a stage that I just didn't I didn't even know that I was getting into depression. But I just know that I can't sleep, especially I couldn't sleep, especially at night. Whenever the nurse comes over and take over from me, I didn't even want to talk to the nurse. I didn't want to have a chat. I just wanted to, like, every night the nurse come, we do ties change, and I just wanted to do the ties and just walk away and not even have a discussion or conversation with anyone. I was just locking myself out, pushing myself away from people. My friends, even I distanced myself from them. They didn't actually know what I was going through because nobody asked me. But I just distanced myself and I was dealing with it my own way, which was very wrong, to be honest, because I was in that house. I couldn't sleep. I was taking overdose of, I was taking a lot of medication to let me sleep, but I couldn't sleep. I was having headaches. I was eating uncontrollable. I was, doing a lot of things like I wouldn't usually do. And I was so concerned with my health. I was so concerned about my health that, I had to cry out. And I picked the phone up, called my doctor, and I was crying on the phone. And I'm like, I need to talk to somebody right now, right now. So some people might not even think about picking a phone and calling somebody. That's why I'm treating this topic. So it is important when you are going through something, you are down, it builds up gradually. You might think you are doing the right thing by shutting yourself out from people, not wanting to share your views. Or sometimes it's good to talk and cry it out. I like one of my psychologists. She'll say, when I go to her, she'll say, when I cry, she'll say, Gladys, let it out. Like, let it out. It's good. You feel good after that, which is true. Like, it's good to just let it out and you feel good afterwards. So, what are we saying here? People are going through a lot. A lot. So, please, 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 if you have anybody that you haven't seen in a while and you think, oh, she's fine, she's just not, she's just okay, she's keeping to herself, she's not ringing me, I'm not ringing her, because she doesn't ring me, I won't ring her. Please check up on people. Check up on people, I beg you. And I'm going to change, like, doing more of it, even though I'm a very, very busy person. I still try as much as possible to send a text or two to people to say hello when I don't hear from them. I think some of my friends can bear witness to this. I still send text messages just to check up on people no matter how busy I am. So check up on people, see how they are doing, see, just, some people might even be waiting for somebody at the other end to just make a call. And that would just make them feel good. But they wouldn't call you because they're just keeping to themselves. But when you pick that call and say, sis, how are you? I haven't heard from you. Or brother, how are you? I haven't heard from you. Oh, this person, how are you? I haven't heard from you. That person might even, be able to talk to you. So, but some people might not. But sometimes just if you see me, I read people's, when I'm talking to you on the phone, I read the way you behave, the way you talk on the phone. Sometimes I can read it. This person doesn't sound well. I ask questions. Like, I can push it. I push it and push it until the person talk. If the person doesn't want to talk, it's fine. But I try as much as possible, maybe to look for a joke or something, to crack the person up, at least to change the mood of that person at that minute. That person is going through a lot. That person. So, like I'm saying, like, please just try and check up on people. Don't just assume that this person is not ringing me, I'm not ringing her. If you haven't heard from people, check up on them. People are going through a lot. A lot is going on in this world. A lot is going on in this world. And what I would say to people going through, any depression, any type of stresses, don't even, keep to yourself. Like, seek for help. Seek for help. There is a lot of professional helps out there. If you don't want to discuss your issue with family member or anybody, seek for help. Like, it helped me. I went for counseling for a long time, like for over 2 years, and it really, really helped me. So if it does that, like, it can help any other person, So now I've learned to, turn to them anytime I feel down. I turn to my psychologist. I ring them or I text them to say, look, I need to talk to someone, and it removes a bit of burden from me. And you feel good afterwards. Like, the problem is not gone, yes, but you still feel good. And it's healthier talking to somebody, healthier, not keeping to yourself than you keeping to yourself and killing yourself inside. Depression can lead, stress can lead to a lot of things, and depression can lead to a lot of things. People have been depressed and they've committed suicide. They've slashed themselves. They've done a lot of things that I've seen, that I've heard of. So don't push yourself to that edge. Don't push yourself to that angle. Turn to somebody. There's always somebody there. I'll turn to God. Like, for me, sometimes I just put on some music that I love and I dance away my sorrow. Like, my daughter knows me. I will just dance and dance and dance and dance in the house sometimes when I'm very down. I pick myself up and I dance. It's not easy. Yes, it's easier said than done. That's what people will say. But to be honest with you, you don't really need to help yourself for people to be able to help you. So if you are out there and you are feeling down or something is pulling you down, I'm telling you today, I've been there. I'm not out of there completely yet, but I'm trying to keep on top of it. I'm trying to do things that will make me happy. I'm trying to look after myself, which is one of the things that I spoke about in my previous video. Check up my previous video. I'm going to put the link under here when I talk about self-care. You understand? I try as much as possible to look after myself. So you can do the same as well. So please, 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 you are not alone. Turn to God. God is the best friend that you can have. He will always be there to answer your prayer. He will always be there to, he always have the shoulder for us to rest on, to cry on. Okay, so if this message is for somebody today, please take it and just make use of it, please. It just came to my mind that I should talk about this because of what happened earlier today, and I say, you know what, I'm not going to wait until I have a sit down before I talk about it. I'll talk about it in my second office, which is my car. And that is exactly what I've done. So if this has blessed you today or have touched somebody today, please put a comment under this video, and share your experience, or if you want to send me a DM in my Instagram link is going to be put on the screen. Share your link, your experience with me. If you want to talk to somebody, I'm available. Ring me, talk to me. Like, if I don't pick your call and I see your missed call, I will definitely call you back. That's one thing. And because I do call people as well sometimes when I just want to talk and I feel like I really need to talk, and thank God, few people have been there for me past years, and they're still there for me, and I'm happy I could go back to them and talk to them, to release and relieve some of my stress. So please don't cry in silence. Don't suffer in silence. Cry out, seek for help, look after yourself. This life is too short, honestly. Enjoy it while you're still here. And just to say to you, sister, brother, you are loved. Okay? Don't feel down. You are loved. As I finish this video now, I just want to say, please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, share, like, and comment. And as you do that, God bless you. As I end this video now, I just want to say, God loves you. I can see you on my next video. Have a good day. Bye.